What's good, YouTube? Akil here, back with another video, and today eBay definitely shocked me with this past couple of emails that they just sent out. So if you guys didn't catch my last video, I'll give you guys just a quick little summary on that. It was basically two situations where buyers tried to return items to me that were worn / damaged / used. And at the end of the day, you're able to, give buyers a partial refund if they send you an item back in the condition that, you didn't ship it out in. So I always utilize that process anytime, buyers try to get over on me. And you can definitely use up to, 10% deduction or as high as 50% deductions. And I usually just go with the 50% deduction anytime I feel like buyers are actively trying to swindle me. And that's what I went ahead and did with both of those situations. And within that video, I was getting a couple of questions where people were asking me, do buyers ever reach out again? Do buyers ever leave negative feedback? Do buyers just try to, do they ever demand a full refund? And basically that's never happened to me. And I've utilized this like 50% deduction, like the partial refund system, at least 8 to 10 times since I've been selling on eBay. It's a fairly new thing, but I've been using it a decent amount of time because I sell shoes, and people would sometimes wear the shoes, basically might wear it to a party, wear it out on a date, and then they'll ship it back to me used. So I definitely utilize that process a few times, and anytime I've used it, I usually would just give the buyer 50%, and that will be the end of it. But this situation was completely different, so I'll just go ahead and read the email so you guys can get a little more of the details. So first email I got, and I was actually in the gym at the time, so both of these emails were like within 20 minutes apart of each other. So when I read the first email, I didn't really try to pay too much close attention to it because I still had to finish my set and I didn't want this to ruin my mood. But the first thing that I saw was, "He'll review this case and make a final decision." That was at the very top of it. So I instantly knew that the buyer had to open up a case against me. It says, "Hi Akil, the buyer has asked eBay customer service to review this case and make a final decision. We will get back to you within 48 hours. Now, usually anytime I get an email like that, it's usually followed up by bad news. But like I said, I wasn't trying to pay too much close attention to it because I was still in the middle of my workout. The next email that I got from them was about 20 minutes after that. And it says right on the top, "The case is now closed." Now, like I told you guys before, anytime I see "the case is now closed," I usually only get emails like that if a buyer, for instance, opened up a return request against me and they didn't return the item back in the allotted amount of time. Sometimes it's like 7, say 10 business days that they'll have to return the item back to me. And if they don't return it back within that time, I usually will reach out to eBay and ask them to close that return request, and they have to open up a case in order to do that. So that's the only time I usually get these type of emails. But like I said, the second email reads, "The case is now closed. Hi Akil, eBay opened up a case because of an issue with an item purchased from you. We reviewed the case and have decided to issue the buyer a refund of $42.50 without any impact to you." Now, as soon as I saw it without any impact to you, it definitely made me, be a little more suspicious because I was thinking that they would pull the $42.50 out of my account. So after that, it just says, "The case is now closed. You are not required to reimburse the buyer or eBay, and this case will not be counted in your seller performance evaluation." Now, like I said, seeing this type of email definitely shocked me because I never had to deal with any situation like this. Usually if I give a buyer 50% deductions, they usually would just be happy with that, and I'll never hear from them again. I never get any negative feedback or anything like that. But with this particular situation, I just think eBay is actually just trying to, keep the buyer happy at the end of the day without negatively impacting me. So at the end of the day, I think it's a win-win situation. I'm definitely more of like a principal kind of person. So at first I was thinking to myself, this is kind of whack that eBay is still giving back the buyer their money. But at the end of the day, eBay is a huge corporation, and their goal is to keep buyers on the platform, keep buyers coming back to the platform, doing business there. And for years I always thought that eBay always sided with the buyers, but it seems like even though they're still kind of on that path of keeping buyers happy, they're also still trying to protect sellers along the way as well. And at the end of the day, with the amount of money that I spend in eBay fees every month, I think it's only right that they didn't negatively impact me and take it out of my account. I think eBay's making more than enough money to be able to keep the buyer happy and keep the seller happy as well. So like I said, at the end of the day, it's definitely more of like a win-win situation. So that's all I have for today's video. It's more like a quick update to yesterday's video, but I know I was getting a couple questions about that, so I definitely just wanted to kind of fill you guys in just in case anything like this happens to you. So if you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.